to Sue's Kitchen. So guess what? Today we'll be making a coconut kale polenta. In some places we call it turned cornmeal, but here we call it polenta. So I'm gonna be doing that for you. So I just want to remind you guys, please subscribe, share, like, and leave a comment. And if it's your first time joining us on Sue's Kitchen, I just want to welcome you. Welcome, welcome. And please subscribe. So let's get into the ingredients. Guys, here are the ingredients for our kale polenta. So in the pot, in this pot right now, I have a 1/4 cup of coconut oil. And here I have 2 cups of coconut milk along with 2 cups of water. Here I have 2 cups of cornmeal. Over here I have about 2 to 3 cups of kale. I dice them pretty big. You could dice them smaller. We're gonna add that also. We're gonna add a pinch of salt and we're gonna season it up, but let's get started. So to the oil, let's get started. To the oil, I had the onions. The oil is pretty hot, so I had some onions to the oil, and I'm gonna also add some bell pepper. I have some frozen. I just cut it and I have it frozen. Save me some time here. And while that is simmering, we're gonna add a pinch of salt, a nice pinch. There's 2 pinches of salt, and then you could also add a little spice of your choice. I'm gonna add a little garlic powder to that. Whoops! Don't worry, fine. So a tablespoon of garlic powder with a teaspoon of salt. And to this we're gonna add our coconut, 2 cups of coconut milk with 2 cups of water. And we're gonna let this come to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, we're gonna add our cornmeal. So we're just gonna let this sit. We're gonna cover it but a half away just to keep the heat in. Okay guys, now it has come to a boil. So we're just gonna taste, make sure it is well seasoned. That's good. So this now we're gonna add our cornmeal. Just pour slowly, and while you pour, consistently stir it. If you can handle a whisk, that would even be better, but I like to use my wooden spoon. But you have to be consistently stirring because we don't want it to gelatinize and come into a big lump. So while it's going, just pour and keep stirring. Keep on stirring. Keep on stirring. Turn the stove down so it doesn't start spilling all over the place. And just stir. Just stir. Stir it. Keep stirring. Turn the stove down. We're gonna let it cook for a little bit. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna add our kale. We're gonna leave it for like 2 minutes cooking. Then we're gonna just cover it for a little. Don't cover it all the way, just a little, and just leave it, let it simmer. And in 2 minutes we're gonna come back and we're gonna add our kale. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna dump it in. Just dump it in. And you could also use spinach, pak choy, any greens of your choice. I have the kale because I have a lot from my garden, and I just like the kale in there. But you could add, if you don't have kale, you could add spinach. You could add any other greens, whichever one you want. Just mix it in well, and I'll cover it and let it cook for a little bit. It smells so good, guys. Really good. I wish you could smell it. So this is our kale polenta. We're gonna let it cook now for at least probably 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. Tastes real good. So let's cover this a half away, turn it on low, and we're gonna let it sit for 10 minutes and then okay, here we are, and it's ready. We're gonna take it out of this pot and we're gonna put it into our container. So we're gonna mold it in here. So we're just gonna take it out, turn the stove off. Oh guys, it smells so good. As I said, the best part now is in the pot. So here we have it. Our kale polenta. So now we're gonna just leave it to cool and form in this. Always put in something so it gets on a shape, and then once it's cool a little, we're gonna slice it up. So here it is, guys. Kale polenta. Our kale polenta. Okay guys, really and truly, wasn't that so easy? So easy. Everything I do is easy and delicious, right? So let's taste it. So here it is. I have a nice slice. So let me try it for you. So I'm trying to get a piece of kale and everything in there. It is so good. The crunchiness from the kale and the nice coconut flavor. It is divine. I love it. So make it, try it out. It's pretty easy. Thank you for watching, and we're out.